Hello everyone, I'm Charlotte. I want to introduce the lovely four, the awesome four that we are.
No.
Yes, we are.
Oh, we are awesome, yeah. Awesome.
We are awesome, but we're the Soulful Four. So we're all arguing as well, and that's going to be the whole podcast. So welcome to our podcast. Cheers everyone. Toast you all.
And that's not water, by the way.
No, it's gin. Neat. Anyway, welcome to our lovely podcast. So I'm Charlotte. I've got the lovely Taryn with me to my right. I've got Petra to my left. And on her left, we've got Wendy.
A beautiful wind.
Well, the beautiful Soulful Four. So anyway, we're going to introduce each other. So first of all, I'm going to go first. This is not really working well at all, is it? But anyway.
Fine, just go.
Just go for it.
Support yourself, you love to do that.
We do. So I want to introduce myself. I'm Charlotte. So what we'll be talking about tonight is what we've all learned. And we've all come together for a reason. So my background is predominantly beauty, and I've done this for 36 years. I've got a family, I've got 2 older children, grown-up children, I've got grandchildren, twin boys. I've got a lovely life, but also I felt something was missing in my life, hence this group. So I met Petra, literally we met down the gym, and then she introduced me to a fantastic group on a Monday night, which we all got together, and we have become so different, all of us. We've all become soulful. It's just completely changed our lives, and this is what we're talking about tonight. So I'm going to hand you over to Petra.
Hello, I'm Petra. I'm married to my very long-suffering and lovely husband. We met when we were 18, married when we were 23. I've got 4 gorgeous grown-up sons.
Very gorgeous.
Very gorgeous. Who have all got really gorgeous partners that I love them all dearly, and I am so lucky to have 11 grandchildren now, and they're my world. I'm very family oriented, and I love nothing more than our big family get-togethers. For work, I've always been in sales until 5 years ago, when I'd been to a string of really bad funerals and decided that that was what I wanted to do, that I could do funerals better than a lot of people I saw were doing them. So I trained to be a celebrant. I do usually 2 a week, and I also do weddings. I've got one coming up soon, which I'm very excited about. As Charlotte said, I met her about 10 years ago, wasn't it, at the gym, and we've been friends for all that time.
On and off.
On and off. And then, no, it's not been off. Why do you say that?
I'm joking.
And then
It is now.
it's off from tomorrow. And then I go to a meditation group on a Wednesday, and one day I went along and there was a new lady there, and the new lady was Taryn, and I didn't like her at first, and then I got to know her.
Don't worry.
And she says, no, you said you did like me at first, and then you got to know me. Anyway, I do kind of like her now.
She's growing on me.
And she told me she was going to have a workshop at her house, and it was all to do with this sort of thing. And I felt I was a bit spiritually aware. I love all of that sort of thing, and I wanted to learn more. So I went along. That was about a year ago, wasn't it? We've been going every Monday since.
Yeah, this week, isn't it? Yeah.
And that's why we've all come together, because we all feel we've grown so much and we want to share it with everybody. So over to Terry, who I didn't like, but I do now.
All right, okay. So I'm Taryn Bryan, and I have always had an interest in humanity and how the mind works and what makes people tick, basically. I've lived a very colourful life in lots and lots of areas, from drink, drugs, partying, been married twice, all sorts of my life has gone from one extreme to the other, and my passion is understanding why people behave the do and how they transform their lives. So over the years I've studied some of the most influential people in the world, and the one thing that I noticed, and they all had common ground on, was that they could focus on a aspect of themselves that I like to call the soul or consciousness, and bring that information from the outside into their daily lives. I'm a mother of 4. I've got 4 beautiful children from 21 to 11, and yeah, my passion is helping people overcome their limiting beliefs and become the best versions of themselves. It's all about self-empowerment and being the best version of themselves. So I'll hand it over to Wendy.
Hello. My name's Wendy Matheson, and I've known these ladies for a year. Taryn is my neighbour. She moved in, and I was dreading the new neighbours moving in, I must admit. But I must admit as well, I think I manifested her. We were obviously meant to meet.
Lucked out.
No, not true. We were obviously meant to meet, and we were obviously meant to go on to do the workshop, which has been an absolute revelation for me. I've changed completely. I don't know what they're laughing at.
Sorry,
Anyway.
it's because I really swallowed deeply there, and Charlotte didn't mean to. I'm really sorry, Wendy. Sorry.
Anyway.
She says that to everyone.
She does. So, back to what I was trying to say, and I'm sorry if I ramble, but I'm a little bit nervous. Anyway, back to what I do for a living. I'm, I wanted to say I was...
You've got a job.
Yeah, I've got a job. I've got a day job. It's not a personal assistant. What am I? I'm an executive assistant. I'm one up. I've been promoted, well, about 10 years ago. And so I've been doing that job for many, many, many years, and I love it. I love helping people. People may say I'm a control freak, but I'm not. I just like helping. I have 2 sons, 2 grown-up sons, who are the apple of my eye. I'm married to my soulmate, 3rd time lucky, does happen. Been with him for 20 years. And I have another love of my life, which is my little Cocker Spaniel Max, who is the love of my life. I don't have any grandchildren, but I do have a grand fur baby, Lola. She's another love of my life. And I've always been interested in spiritual, anything to do with the universe, just anything to do with that stuff. I just love it. Taryn's belly just
I'm
made a funny
really sorry.
noise.
Sorry.
See, she's trying. You just
Taryn's
just
just
don't stay
interrupted.
quiet. Anyway,
Centre of attention.
she's an attention seeker.
My belly's rumbling, I can't.
And I think that's it. And it's very nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
In fact, we can't wait to share our journey with you all and help you on your journey as well.
Absolutely, because we've all got different interests. So whether it's being spiritual, soulful, the crystals, tarots, angels, whatever, it's whatever helps you and guidance and supports, and that's what we're here to talk about.
Yeah, it certainly is. We're here to
All
share,
of the above.
yeah, share our experiences. We've all come from different walks of life, and we have different permission slips, and a permission slip is something that allows you to move on or progress. And you can, well, Charlotte, you can talk about one of your permission slips, which is crystals and...
Absolutely. I I literally, all my life, you know, I've been into beauty and helping people, help them, make them feel really special. And then a few years ago, I started to sort of meet more holistic therapists, so in like reflexology, Reiki masters, bioenergy, and crystal healing. And I've really just so got into it with the tarot reading, angel reading, colour cards, and the crystals are just so therapeutic. You know,
So explain a little bit about the angel reading and the colour card. I don't even know what the colour cards are.
Well, so
what do they do?
Have you got a nice set of colour cards?
I've got a very good set because Petra brought me for my birthday. So that's what I did. So the colour cards are interesting. So you can do them daily. You can just shuffle the cards, spread them out, and you pick one card of the day. So it goes from every colour imaginable. And you pick up that card and it just tells you what you need for that day. So if you're feeling a little anxious or you're feeling not sure how the day's going to be, you've got something you've got to face later on in that day, whatever you've got, that card will help you take a deep breath. It will tell you what to sort of read out, what to sort of keep mentioning in your thoughts, what to focus on. Think of that colour during the day. So if it's pink, you wear something pink on you.
Oh, I see.
Or you see something, a pink flower outside.
So it's setting the intention.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've got a set as well though, and I use mine a bit differently. So if I close my eyes, when I ground myself or if I meditate, I see a lot of colours. And if I see colours, I always try and find the colours that I've seen in the colour cards. So they tell you what that colour means.
Absolutely. But again, we all read cards differently. But it's so there for guidance and support, and you can, like you said, you can think of that colour, you can manifest that colour, and it's bizarre. You're thinking of a colour, and all the time you'll see it.
Up, yeah.
It's just because you're manifesting that colour, and it's just repeating itself during the day until you pick up the next colour the next day.
So it's a little bit like if you say, for instance, you see a car you like, that's a yellow Mini. Yellow car,
no return,
and then Sparrow, and then you end up seeing that car everywhere. So it's allowing you to set the intention at the beginning of the day with the colour, with the positive affirmation, so that whenever you see that colour, whether it be a flower or whatever, that affirmation comes into your head. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Is that how it's working? Yeah?
Yes.
Just understand. Yeah.
And
That's really clever, actually.
And you notice that colour all the time as well.
Absolutely.
You can see it everywhere then.
And it's manifesting. So, and it's creating that positivity in you as well. Because sometimes we wake up and we're not feeling 100%. We've all felt like that.
Yeah.
And it just brings a different aspect to you that day.
Yeah. I can see how that can be really effective.
So, and that's the colour card. Angel cards are similar. The angel cards I've got, you just literally, again, would do a reading. You could do it once a week, once a month, whatever you want to do. Pick one card of the day, and again, you're just manifesting those positive words. It gets you through whatever you need to get through in that day, or that week, or in that month.
Okay.
Positive signs manifestation.
Okay, and where would you, our viewers and that, where would you send them to find those sorts of things? Is it Amazon or?
Cards, actually, there's a lot of little shops around, like crystal shops that are scattered all over. And I think you're actually best off going into a shop when you get drawn to cards.
Okay.
And I'm a great believer. You're same with crystals. You're going to a crystal shop, you'll see a crystal, and you're drawn to that.
Okay.
And I think that's the way to actually buy cards or crystals, because you're drawn to that. And it's there for a
using
reason.
your intuition to guide you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. How about you? What permission slips do you use, and what do you do?
Well, I've got the same set of colour cards that I bought Charlotte for her birthday. I've got a really nice new dowser that I got from the crystal shop last time I did a dowsing workshop, and I love that. And the energy from it is tremendous, and it really seems to like me, goes mad.
So share what experience you had with the dowser. And
So I went along with a friend to a crystal workshop that I'd never been to before. I had met the lady once. I done Reiki 1 and Reiki 2, and her mum's in my Reiki group, and she'd come along to talk about crystals. But a friend of mine was going on a dowsing workshop, and I went along too. And we had to choose one, and I couldn't decide between 3, so I held them in my hand as I was instructed to, swapped them around hands, and one was really prickling in my palm, so I decided to choose that one. And from the minute it started, it was going mad. So you ask it to do a yes or a no, it's your spirit guides or a spirit guide, and it's usually clockwise for yes, and in a straight line for no. And mine was going mental right from the word go.
So with the prickliness in your hand, what does that mean? What
I think it's just energy.
So
I get a lot of prickling.
But yours, I've seen your dowser, and it's just made up of hundreds of thousands of different colours.
It's lots of pieces.
Magical.
it's got all the crystals in there.
It's made up of loads of bits of crushed crystals set in resin. So it, like the friend I'd gone with, she chose a moonstone, and it was very gentle and very feminine and didn't move very much for her. Whereas mine had all the different crystals in it, so it was a bit of everything, and it literally was going mad. Crazy.
But good.
Yeah.
Do you use it a lot?
No, well, it was only a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? I have used it, and every time I've used it, I ask it a couple of questions that I already know the answers to see if that's right, and fun little things I want to know. Actually, my youngest son, he used it as well. It was quite powerful for him too.
So what do you think is happening when? So you hold it, and you know, I've used what do you call it? What they called again? Dowser. So I've used a dowser before, and you know you're not moving your hand.
Yeah, absolutely
No,
no.
it's the energy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
if you're with someone who's a bit sceptical, and you watch them, they're always watching the hand you're holding it in to make sure you're not swinging it, but you absolutely aren't.
Yeah.
And
so people that are sceptical,
which
or some people, what would you say to them?
Try it.
Like,
but you're supposed to keep your dowser to yourself. I mean, I did begrudgingly let my son have a go of it the other day, and it was really powerful for him too. But you are supposed to give it your energy and keep it.
But you don't have to use a dowser, you can use a piece of jewellery. If you have a chain like this, have a chain like this, you can take that off and use that.
Well, they used to use needle and cotton, didn't they?
That's it, yeah. And you
So
can
thousands
when
of years
people
ago.
were pregnant.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that thousands
Yeah.
of years ago
Yeah.
was the original pregnancy
That's it,
test.
yeah.
And they used to use it to find out when to plant crops as well, when and where to plant crops.
like rods.
Water
Diviner, yeah.
Like the rods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That people use now to track ley
Yeah.
lines and water and everything else. Like these are people that are. So it just goes to show that energy does run through everything.
Well, it even shocks me. So when I got it,
Which is hard.
the first thing you ask it is to show you a yes and a no, because I've had it go clockwise the majority of times for a yes, but I have had it go anti-clockwise. So you have to ask each time to show a yes and a no. And when I got the first anti-clockwise, it made me laugh, and I said, "Are you someone from the Southern Hemisphere?" And it said yes. So I think it was probably my Aboriginal guide or something like that. But that was lovely. Then it was a little bit different, and then you have to ask them if they'll work with you or not. But the thing that gets me is because it was your friend who introduced me to dowsing, wasn't it, at your birthday once?
That's right.
And she did it over her hand, so it spins, and then stopped it. So I always stopped it. So if it's going round and round, however mad it's going, stop it before you ask it another question so it can go yes or no. Now I don't bother stopping it. So this new one I've got, which goes mental, will be going round and round and round really fast. And if you ask it a no question, it just stops and goes no. And that, to me,
freaks you out.
it freaks me out. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you
can
know
be that
you're not
powerful.
doing that. You know that. That's,
Yeah,
you're
and
not
you think,
supposed to be
right, a
doing that.
little round and round is a yes, but this is going round and
I'm not
round.
going crazy.
Yeah, I love it.
So, how about you, Wendy?
Well, my permission slip.
What are your permission slips to, you know?
I don't really have one.
No.
I've got one crystal that I was given when I was.
You like your
really poor.
affirmations, don't you?
Yeah, I like affirmations.
Yeah, so what's the thing that makes you get up in the morning and go, you know what, today is going to be a good day. I'm going to be the best version of myself I can be. What empowers you?
Just life, me.
Yeah, but you have little rituals that you do.
Oh yeah,
each day.
I do my I do the meditation,
Yeah.
which
And you
helps
read-
me
you read.
because I can't sleep, so I do meditation, and I have the my affirmations, like an affirmation,
And your books you plough through.
and the books.
Read a lot of books.
I read a lot of books.
So how often do you meditate? Every day?
Every day.
Twice a day, morning at
No,
night?
just every morning.
Okay.
Every morning.
That's good.
So when I can't sleep, I put a meditation on. Probably lately it's been for an hour, and I think that one helps me more because after the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, that's when my mind stops the chatter, stops all the noise, and then you can really relax into it. That seems to have helped me a lot more.
So I remember when I first met you and I said to you about meditation,
Couldn't do it.
and you said, and I said, just do 5 minutes a day. And you said, I can't. And
And I
now
couldn't.
how long are you doing?
An hour.
An hour.
Mm.
Doesn't it bring so much peace?
So much peace.
It's
So much
lovely, isn't it?
peace.
Does it actually make you feel sleepy?
It makes me feel more relaxed. It makes me feel more calm. It makes me feel I'm not then thinking, oh, I've got to sleep.
Yeah. It's as if you're using that awake time for some purpose rather than wasting it.
Yeah.
So from doing it, if you were to say to our viewers, what would be the biggest takeaway from persevering? You were adamant you could never ever meditate, not even for 5 minutes.
If you have noise in your head, if you close your eyes and you try and keep your focus, say on a candle in your head, you focus on a candle. I couldn't do that, could I?
No.
I couldn't do that. I had all these thoughts bombarding me, and in the end you're like, oh, what's the point? Why do I even bother?
Well, I remember on our Monday groups, and
Yeah.
I'd say, how did you find that meditation? You're like, I literally couldn't stop
Couldn't do
thinking.
it. And not only that, you find some of the voices really irritating. I mean, really irritating. To the point that you're like,
Is that Petra's voice?
I can't bloody do this anymore.
Meditation or in the room.
Yeah, and snoring. Husband snoring down there.
We snore in the bloody group.
Wake up
Oh yeah, and that.
Because sometimes
There's a
it
couple
goes
of
on.
them that actually do fall asleep and have a little bit of a purr.
Sometimes.
Oh, I like it.
Every
purr.
time.
That's
A
what
little
I'm
bit
going
of
to
a
say from
purr.
now on. I don't purr.
Purr.
I don't snore up.
Don't sweat a glow.
No, it don't sound like that. It doesn't sound like that.
It fucking does. Trust me. Sorry.
My
Sorry,
head
man.
it does.
Yes, so, but once you get over that annoyance of some of the voices you're like, oh. Once you
can
get over
choose
that.
who you
Yeah, you
like.
can choose, yeah, but you really have to go through a lot to choose
Yeah.
what you like.
But it's just like shutting your mind off, isn't it, completely?
For me, that wasn't an option. Shutting my mind off, I couldn't do it. I still can't do it. I still can't shut my mind off. I just kind of relax into it.
You just become aware of
Yeah.
it and let it be there.
Yeah,
Because
and
the thing is,
you just try and ignore it.
you can't completely shut it off as such.
No,
you
you can't.
just
Well, they say not to.
don't become attached to it.
I have to do guided meditation. I can't just do the music, because if I do the music, that's when my mind goes crazy. But if you do the guided meditation, that is so much easier, because your mind is focused. You can focus more, and that has been brilliant for me. And now I wouldn't be without it.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Life
Not
changing.
at all.
Brilliant.
So I suppose that's my permission slip, really.
Yeah, so your permission slip to start
Yeah.
your day off on a positive note.
Today is a good day.
And actually, that's a good thing. Actually, when you open up the curtains, it could be raining outside, and I always think of 10 positive things that are going to happen that day.
Yeah. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll always wake up because listening to Esther Hicks. So you wake up.
Today is a good day.
Today is a good day. So I'll wake up and I'll just snuggle in my bed and just appreciate how much, because I've got a pillow that I love and I've had for years and years and years, and I just love snuggling this pillow. So I'll because I'll bring it, it's a feathered pillow, and I'll just bring it in, and I've always got a pillow between my legs as well, and I just think, I love my bed, you know, I really
cozy.
appreciate, and then
Is that a real pillow or is that an acronym?
no, it's a real pillow. And then
Sharon's got two pillows, but she snuggles, one's between her legs.
well, you know, they swap and change the size of the pillow. And then I'll open my curtains, and outside I've got a big tree, and I just love to. I just think, oh my gosh, I just love my life and just where I am right now.
Do you know what you love waking up to?
What?
Pencils.
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 This is another manifestation that Sharon does, is pencils.
No, you guys have tortured me with pencils, and now I'm being tortured by the universe.
Don't you think
by
though that I've learned to, instead of wake up and say, oh, it's bloody raining again, to look at the good.
I love the rain.
Yeah, I like listening to the
I
rain.
love the
Why
sound
do
of
you
it.
love the rain? Sorry,
I like the
darling.
sound
Why
of
do
the
you love the
window.
rain at the moment?
I love the rain at the moment.
Because you can't.
There's lots of reasons I love the rain. I used to
No, the
hate
one main reason. The one
Because-
main reason.
all my grass died in the summer, right?
She even
'Cause I
killed my
had a
meat.
massive. Right, I'm not trying to make out from green fingers because that's not the case here, right? But I had a big pool in my garden,
I have.
and it killed my grass, and it was horrible, wasn't it? And now look at it. Look how beautiful it is.
It's
So
very
green,
lush, very green.
green and
But then
lush.
so is everywhere. Now that we've had a bit of
Yeah.
That's why.
to
Right.
But before I was
But
having
it
to
doesn't.
water my garden every day because I was told off by the lady that was helping me with my garden because I wasn't watering it. Whereas now I don't have to. So we
God's
have
doing it
sunshine.
for you.
Exactly.
I know. My
Exactly.
prayers
I like
have
the
been
sound
answered.
of the rain. I think the sound
I
of it
do.
is lovely.
I used to, where I used to live, I used to have a conservatory.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and I just loved
Wow.
sitting in the
Yeah.
conservatory and listening to the rain.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
it was-
therapeutic.
That
Especially
was
if you're all
just
snuggled
amazing.
up.
Reading, taking a book in there, snuggling up, and just
Lovely,
that was
yeah.
it.
I
was
don't
there.
like listening to my husband at the moment because he's out building walls, and when it's raining, it's not pretty. Not pretty.
He's coming again. Not like it was like.
Press him down again.
Put the kettle on.
Oh.
So I think we've got some questions, haven't we, ladies, from people that wanted to know what this podcast
Yeah.
was all about and what we've got to offer people.
You've got one from Mel, haven't
I
you?
have, yeah. A lady contacted me and she's going through life and everything sort of negative is thrown at her, whether it's the same job she's in that she's not happy with. It's the same sort of, she's in a rut. And she said to me, how does she break that rut? And actually, I think it's sort of...
What, to find happiness?
Yeah, to find happiness and how to
Okay.
break that routine.
Mm-hmm.
And well, only she can do that, so it's choices, all about choices. But I said to her, write down all the positive things in your day. Think about, write down what you want. You know, say if you don't like your job, how do you change your job? If you don't like where you're living, you know, then think about maybe moving area, moving whatever. But anyone can change anything, but it's always down to you. And just write down whatever's bothering you, write the most important thing down. So whether it's job, write down that's the first important thing to change. What's the second most important? And write a list of all those changes that you want and just deal with one at a time.
And somebody said to me last night, whenever a door closes, another one opens.
But the thing,
but you have to close that first door before the other one opens.
Yeah, one thing at a
but
time.
the thing is, when that door shuts, you need to make sure, like with your job, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
before you stepped into the new job where you are happier, you had to make peace with your old job, didn't you?
Absolutely.
So your mindset had to change before the new job.
Yes.
To allow the new job to be in more of an alignment of what you wanted.
Absolutely.
I've got an affirmation for that.
Go on.
And that's it. And when you're,
What is it when?
Oh, I can't remember it offhand. I really can't remember it
Oh, you'll have
offhand.
to share us with us.
Yeah.
but I think with anything, and it's
So it's not about changing the job, it's about changing your mindset before you make that leap, isn't it?
it is because you've also it's coming out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So everyone stays in their comfort zone because it's the job they know
It's easy.
and it's easy. But you've got to
It feels
really
safe,
just come out of that comfort zone. I know it's scary and sometimes it's daunting, but actually you can do it. The thought is actually worse than doing it. I
Yeah.
think. You know, I've sort of changed sort of completely what I'm doing now. And, you know, yeah, you put the hard work in, but it's absolutely really enjoyable and learning different things, meeting new people. But like you said, yeah, mindset, writing things down, and actually everyone can do it.
But the thing is, you had gone from job to job to job, and you had created the same circumstances
Yes.
in each job, hadn't you? And then you decided to change your mindset and take control of your mindset and empower yourself to have a more positive.
Exactly, and not
Yes,
saying
yeah.
sort of every day, I hate my job, I
I
don't
hate
want to
my
be
boss,
there, yeah,
yeah.
hate this, hate that. And now I really am enjoying it.
So how
and
did you change that? Because it was just one thing at a time. wasn't
because
it?
actually I went travelling and I went to Thailand and Cambodia, and actually while I was there I did a lot of deep thinking and just making notes of what I wanted. So when I got back, because I'd already changed my life by travelling, thinking, having time out, and coming back actually I can do it.
And our workshop really helped you.
And the workshop,
Oh, most
absolutely.
definitely.
These three
Especially
people,
us.
yeah,
Most
these three people are
definitely.
just absolutely amazing, and I give them credit for that because we all are helping one another with that. Absolutely,
Yeah, definitely.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
I think we've all really changed.
We definitely have.
We've all
I
grown.
have.
and Pep's got my top on.
Right, you
It was mine
you
before
share
it was hers.
what's changed in your life in this last year and why.
My top on.
Petra's got one.
It was mine first.
Oh, I inherited. So Petra,
Only because the
Once
lovely
we've
top
finished
on was a
discussing
bit tight.
our wardrobe malfunction.
What's the question?
So, what's changed so much in your life and why? How? What happened to make it change?
Well, you mostly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why though?
definitely.
I
But
d-
it's not
I-
me. It's
I
not
try
me
and-
personally, because
it-
you would have had to
It
have done
kind
the
of
work
is you
yourself.
personally. It kind of is.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can pay me later. Just a whole different way of thinking, and to have that pointed out to you. So, probably not as bad as these two, or probably not as bad as these three. But I did used to be a bit fiery.
Wow.
I'd
She
always
actually said that out loud.
I'd always get told off for road rage and things like that. Especially looking
I was
after
thinking
my
of something
kids.
stronger.
I used to. One of the teachers told me years after my boys left school that they'd be sitting in the staff room and say, "Mrs. Luton's coming, Mrs. Luton's coming," because I always stuck up for them, and I'm not as confrontational now. I'm nicer to people and kinder in general, I think.
Right, she
You're all
must
right.
have been bad.
We are all kind souls.
No, you're, yeah. She must have been bad.
I am.
All kind
I'm less judgmental, aren't I?
I am kind, and
You're
I
working
do
on it.
I
try.
kind of what?
But then
No, you're kind.
I've got
Petra's
that
very
little
kind.
spark in me still, that fire that
I'll
just
headbutt them.
goes.
See,
And
I
I'm like,
haven't. I've lost that
No.
completely.
You have that? Oh, I still have
I've
that.
lost
no,
that.
I don't think.
On
Yeah,
on
you
I
Saturday
could live
night,
to be
I would
100.
Level-headed.
Yeah.
I
I'd
could
say,
live
very
to be 100,
level-headed.
and that spark would still be there.
No.
On Sunday, I wanted to, honestly, I just, you know when you just want to fight someone? I'm like, I want to get, and I don't physically want to hurt anyone, but because I've learned to manage my anger better, because
Yes.
it just comes up in me. And Gary was like, I said I need to go and get my boxing gloves on, because we've got a boxing bag in the garage. And I'll just go out there for like 10 minutes and punch the shit out of this boxing bag. And I put my headphones on, and sometimes I cry, but it's like, you know, I used to think, oh, you know what, I'm trying to be a good human being, I'm trying to be spiritual, but I also understood that you have to have a release, you know what I mean?
You're still you at the end of the day. You are still you.
Yeah.
Although you've changed, although we see things in a completely different light and we understand things differently, at the end of the day, you're still you. You've still got that little.
Well, you're human.
Like
You've still
me.
got anger. You've still got fear and doubt and shame. Yeah.
Little sparks, not little. Sometimes.
Mine's really little now.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Don't you think mine's really little now?
She's bragging now.
People have said things to me that would have sparked a massive row, and I say,
Keep it quiet. Don't know where we're going with this one.
Petra don't get angry. We all get angry. We get angry while we're any of that shit. You don't get angry anymore?
Not really, no.
No.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Actually, it doesn't.
You don't?
I've got a valve for that. I've really never seen you angry. You just-
what makes
I
you
don't
do
actually
that?
want to see her.
I don't know. I don't.
I heard you
I wouldn't
tell
want to see it.
the other lady in our group to shut up.
Yeah, because you need to shush for a minute. But I'd have said that to any of you, and I wasn't angry. I just was reading, and she wouldn't stop talking, and I said, shut up.
But even if you did get angry, you're sooner over it.
But it's not so much angry as my personality. I've always I say it as it is, and if I want someone to shut up, I tell them to shut up. It's not angry. It's not angry. I
Okay,
still love
okay.
them. Well, a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the same with me. Is I'm very when
Sorry.
when the spark goes, you know it's gone. And
The red mist.
Oh, wind it in. Breathe. And then you look at them and you think, oh no, and it just goes again. So I'm failing on that one.
Well, you're not failing. You're just learning to manage it.
Control
better.
it.
Control it in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just allow
just the
it.
spark needs
In
to
the
be
different-
unplugged.
Yeah, but you know, you
Oh,
used to be
I was
proper
very
feisty.
feisty.
So through all the lessons and, you know,
I suppose I am a lot
a
better.
lot calmer now. Sorry, we got right off track.
I've not
was
really
the
been
question actually
feisty,
asked
just
you?
gobby, not feisty.
I'm not gobby, I'm
How
a
will
quiet
that
one.
change? Like I was just saying.
Oh, about in the group in the last
Yes.
year. So what made
So
you
the
change?
group that started as a 6-week group, that one you mean?
That's it, the one that's still going a year later.
Yeah, well, you can leave at any time. That's-
Yeah, but we don't want to.
so you were talking
I
about
do.
how that changed you. Why did it change you? What happened?
Do you know what? I kind of think it was a bit seeing the error of my ways. And
Ownership.
Ownership.
And I realise now that I wasn't always the best me that I could be, yet I teach my boys to be the best me that they can be. And how can you teach someone something when you're
When you
doing
don't
it
believe
yourself?
yeah.
So in the only, because this is what I'm all about, is that it's about going, you know what, this is what I'm doing, which then gives you the empowerment, which is what I call self-empowerment. Going, okay, I'm thinking this way, or I'm behaving this way, which is what's creating my reality, my life, whether it be jealousy, shame, doubt, or whatever it is. Is that, yeah? That's what you're...
Oh, my one is jealousy.
I think my job's helped me a lot as well.
Why? Sorry, when?
Well, because-
I'll
Oh, no,
say in a minute.
Shut up.
Rude.
I
edit that out.
Yeah, I
No, we won't,
I
'cause
wore a
you can
nice
see
dark
the
lipstick
truth.
so you can see where that noise is coming from.
We don't need to fucking see it, we can hear it.
I was always in sales, quite high-powered sales, and so you were always out to make a fast buck. And you know, I never knowingly ripped anyone off. They got a product, and I got the commission, and I was quite good at it. But I feel now that I help people more. I feel that I'm beneficial, especially for funerals in their time of need. And
so you bring more of service.
yeah,
in-
more of service,
in
more,
what
you know.
can do.
I get lots of people who say, "Oh, you were exactly what we needed. Thank you so much."
But is that because you believe you're being authentic and showing empathy and compassion, and because you are being authentic to who you are, aren't
I am,
you?
and I love my job.
And you
Love
come
my
across
job.
well in your job.
And I don't think I could have done it any sooner in my life, because I don't think I would come across as well if I was younger. Though I look really young. I'm quite old.
Oh God, we need him here tonight.
I'm staying quiet.
Right, come on, Wen. Your time to shine. What has this last year? What's changed
Oh, how
your
changed,
life?
how completely changed my health, for
Yeah.
one. My health has completely changed because I don't
Your
have
body. You're a sexy
my whole
bird.
yeah, my whole body. But my health completely has changed because am I allowed to say I had cancer?
Yeah, of
No.
course. Yeah, you can say whatever you like. It's your story, sweet.
So I had stage 4 cancer and I was quite poorly, but I come back from that. But the chemo and the radiation really does fuck your body up. Sorry for the language, but it does. And I believed the story. I believed what my mind was saying to me. You can't do this because you've been really poorly. You can't do that because that is really hurting. All the after effects of the chemo and whatever. And instead of saying to myself, I can do this, I can get better, I used to lean into it and I used to believe it. After starting the group, I was taught, really, you taught me how to think a completely different way, and it's just changed me completely. I've lost 3.5 stone, all because I believe I can do it. I believe
You
I
can be
believe I
healthy.
will, and I believe and I had cancer again 3 years after that, and the treatment was brutal. It was awful. But I believed I can get over that, and I will never get cancer again. I know I won't. I won't do it.
Oh, well done, Wayne.
Won't ever get it again. Oh, don't do that. Make me cry.
Yeah, but you're
And
an
I believe I
inspiration
healed
to
myself.
So many people. You did heal
And
yourself.
I believe
though.
I healed myself because
And
I
you
was
still
so
are.
stubborn. I was like, you ain't going to get me. No way. No way are you going
You
to get me.
still are.
Amazing.
Got too
And
much left to do, haven't
I
you?
have got far too much to do.
You've got this to do.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Yeah.
is your
Yeah.
path.
But so that's how I've changed. This whole year has been amazing, and I've met these lovely girls, and I have my lovely neighbour who I manifested. I was so scared I was going to get some that old scallywag next door.
You need
And I
to
got- and I got-
understand that I was made homeless at this point and put in temporary accommodation, so she had no idea what she was going to get. Because life brings you some shit sometimes, and sometimes you've got to see the beauty in it.
And I just kept saying to myself, my daughter-in-law, wow, she just keeps laughing because I was going to move. I was on right move. I was out of there. I was not staying there.
Accommodation through the council.
And that was it. And I was still looking for a new home when Taryn moved in. And when she moved in, I was like, oh, thank God. A normal person.
What, you liked her straight away?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
The offence is really there.
I've got fucking loads now.
But yeah. So that's
your,
my story.
Your question was about happiness, wasn't it?
Oh,
I haven't got a question.
And that's
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
where we've led on from now. What was your...
Question.
We'll go to your question last, actually,
I
because
got a big question.
it's a big one. What one? We'll end with a bang. Should we top up, ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
Rude not to.
So we're back, ladies.
Cheers,
Ching,
everyone.
ching.
Some have got more than others, I notice.
Oh, wow.
That's because somebody drank half of it while I was pouring the others.
Somebody was.
That's
In the
terrible.
interval. So where were we at, Wen?
We were asking questions, and so we're going to Taryn to ask her question.
So the question that I got through was from Jake was why should we listen to your podcast? So the reason my personal, we're all going to answer the question from our own perspectives, but from my perspective it is because we see results from doing the little things in our lives which we yes, we see the results in our lives, whether it be meditation, affirmations, journaling. So one of my biggest things to do is I journal a lot. It helps me clear my mind, it helps me gain clarity, and have focus. I meditate as well. So you know, why listen to us? Because we get results. We don't go into a rabbit hole of negativity and depression, and we've all been there, but haven't we at times in our lives? But we all drag our asses out of it through these practices, and my life has changed from doing this sort of shit. It is literally transformed, and I wouldn't change it for the world now. So the reason why you should listen to us is because we change people's lives. We've changed each other's lives, haven't we?
And we're gorgeous.
And we're gorgeous and funny.
And we're all really different. And so you get 4 completely different perspectives.
Yeah, they're really gobby.
Hang on a minute.
I'm really posh.
I'm Lady T.
She doesn't live in a certain town. She lives in the outskirts of the town.
I'm in the village.
Yeah.
She lives at the village.
Yes.
Yes.
Which
indeed.
was
Where do we live then, Taryn?
Yeah.
In town.
Out beyond.
In town.
Yeah. In town.
Yes. So we all come from different walks of life, shall we say?
Slightly.
Which is good.
I
We have a lady. We have a lady in the house,
Yes.
actually.
Lady
A
Town,
lady.
Lady T.
Lady Town. I don't come from a privileged background.
No.
Her privilege just comes from her own.
Hard work.
Yeah, hard work, voice. I've always earned money.
We were talking about the lady in the house then.
Yes, that's me, Lady T. So,
Or if you ask my car to call her, it says calling tea lady.
I prefer Lady T, to be fair. So I think it suits me. Do you think? I mean, should be drinking champagne. Not this cheap muck.
What cheap muck are you drinking?
Have you ever used it to your advantage?
No.
You bloody well should.
Have you changed your passport?
Not yet. Not yet. I will do.
So why are you Lady T?
I bought some land in Scotland.
2 square foot.
Please.
You're still a lady though.
Do you have a
You
Highland
just
coo?
about stand on it and that takes
Do
something.
you have a Highland coo on your land?
Of course.
Have you ever been there?
No.
No.
It's there waiting. You can't build on it. But it makes you a lady. A lady, I'm a lady.
Don't you know?
A lady.
So why are you Lady Town?
Townley. So yeah, everyone calls me Lady T. I think it goes well, do you think?
I think it
Suits you.
Yeah,
Suits you,
suits
don't you?
I don't think I could be a lady. It wouldn't-
No, that wouldn't suit her at all. Anyway, moving on from that.
Right,
dunno.
we're at our question. Right,
So your question
was why listen to us?
Yeah, because you
we
can
have a
ask us.
lady.
is very lady.
You can ask us anything, and we'll answer truthfully and talk about
No bullshit.
our life experiences and how certain aspects of our journey.
And we've
have
all got a
helped
lot of
us.
life.
Oh
A
my
lot of
God.
life.
Can you imagine?
We've all got life experiences and all different, so it's for us to share.
So much to share. Bloody hell.
It's all to do with life's lessons.
If you could take your big takeaway in life.
Wine's working.
Did you say take a swig?
Take us away.
Okay.
I told you not to buy
What is
cheese
your
from the
biggest
catalogue.
takeaway in life? What is your biggest takeaway in life? Petra.
Be kind.
Yes.
Love it.
Be kind. Don't judge, which is the one I've struggled with the most. And
Explain how that came about.
because I found myself constantly looking at people and thinking, my God, what is she wearing? Or she's really fat. Or why is she eating that when she's already big? Or look at the state of her hair. And I hated myself for being like it. It was actually getting me down.
So you became aware of your.
I became aware of it after years of probably doing it and thinking it was hilarious. I no longer thought it was funny, and it annoyed me, but it was very hard to stop doing. But I did stop doing it with your help.
So you became aware of it, and you thought.
And I
as
tried
much as it's there.
I
you
try to
don't-
now find something. If my old mind suddenly thinks, "Cool, what does she look like in that?" I think, well, she's got lovely shoes, or she's got a really pretty face, or nice hair.
Lovely personality.
Try to find.
That's what we think when we talk about Petra.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Gets better. Oh, yeah. After tonight, we will not be friends anymore. The friendship's now over.
We think, fucking hell, what's she wearing? She's got a lovely personality.
Crying. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Right, sorry, where were we at?
Revenge. Let's talk about
What were you
revenge.
saying, Petra? Oh my God.
You said that being
Anyway,
kind.
don't do it anymore.
Oh, look at the end. Tonight we might start.
Oh, God. I'm really sorry, I've completely.
Do you know
forgotten.
what I don't
I
do
try not to
anymore?
be mean.
No, I don't do anymore is when somebody is mean to me, somebody's been awful to me, instead of
Punching
being,
them.
yeah, or being really nasty
Feel
to
sorry
them,
for them.
I do stop if that little firecracker don't go off. I do stop and I think, what's wrong with them? Why are they doing this? Why are they
We don't
lashing
know what's
out?
happened in their day
Yeah,
so far, do
exactly,
we?
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I think about now,
Yeah.
which took a lot. It's taken a year,
Which is a relatively short amount of time.
yeah,
when
but
you're-
it's taken me a whole year.
When you're as old as you are, Win.
Because actually you don't know what they're going through.
You're
do
only
you?
a bloody year younger than me, woman.
But you don't know what they're going through.
Exactly,
to say
you
it.
don't
She has a
know.
stunning personality, so don't worry.
On a serious
I'm
note.
so sorry, I'm going to keep doing that.
She's got a great personality.
Oh, it's all right. So
So
tonight it might be my personality. On Saturday it was my shapewear.
Oh, yes, it was the shape.
And
Yeah,
they
the
said
shapewear had a life of
me
its
for
own.
what?
Oh god, it was so funny.
Shapewear.
Right, sorry. Yeah, so you're trying to be a
I
kind
often wear
person.
shapewear.
No, tonight.
I don't often wear shade, but you
Okay,
probably
no, I have
noticed.
to. I have to.
I wear it all the time.
Anyway, go back to MJ. As we're sidetracked now.
Have you stopped slagging people off mentally?
No, I never slag people off mentally.
Yeah, you did.
No, I never. No, I never did. And you can ask
You
my
did it
friends.
out loud.
No, you can ask my friends. And if they were to say something nasty about somebody, I'll go, take that back. You take it back. And they're like, why? I said, because it's going to come down on you. That's why. You take it back. All right, I take it back. So I've always been like that. I've always like, don't say things like that because it's going to come down on you. It's going to come back at you.
Come on,
Come
bite
Tenfold. It's going to come at you. So don't say it. I've always been like that. But yeah, I just know I've come a long way in the last year.
And also, it's very easy for people to put other people down, isn't
yeah,
it?
very easy.
And it's because
And
they've
you
got...
don't know, like you say, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they've been
No.
through.
No,
you don't know
true.
what their life has been like to actually get to where they are now.
Mm.
You look at me with all the weight I put on. I put on so much weight because I believed I couldn't do anything and I couldn't change myself. I believed that...
But you had things you could blame it on, like age, menopause, illness.
Being ill, yeah. Yeah, but that's true.
We
though,
do
isn't
do
it?
that.
I blamed it on
It's true.
everyone but me.
Mm.
It's like
Well, it's
at
my
my
fault
age,
you're ill.
Yeah,
At my age,
my fault.
at my age now, at 45, the amount of people that are talking about menopause, and I don't see any signs of menopause in me.
No, because
but,
you're very young. You're
but-
still
but
very
people
young.
my age.
Oh, they go
Do
yeah,
get
they
it,
go-
yeah,
oh,
I know
of
they
course
do. And they get perimenopause as well.
Yeah,
well,
so they go different
perimenopause is a
ages.
big thing.
Well, they're talking about that, and I'm like, because I won't even ask them about it. I don't want to know what the symptoms are. I don't want to know.
No, because your beliefs are different.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to get attached to that belief system or anything like that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm never going to
Because if you
suffer with
start
menopause.
thinking about it and you start pulling it in and you'll start... When I had cancer, when I came out of cancer, when I was having the treatment, when I was having the chemo, it was so aggressive. I went and I had ovarian cancer, so my whole gearbox was taken away. So once that happened,
You're automatic now.
I'm automatic now. I was plunged into menopause.
Yeah.
But I didn't realise I was in menopause because the after effects of chemo was exactly the same as menopause.
Okay.
So I was going through all of
So
that.
you just,
so
you
I
just
just
put it
I
around
didn't
to-
even think about menopause. So it didn't affect me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because
it
I
didn't
understand
affect
how
me.
things work.
Exactly.
If you focus on it, you're going to see more of it.
Exactly.
So
you
But
bring
we
it in, you bring everything in.
And we can blame staff, but mostly women of our age blame weight gain on all sorts of things.
yeah,
And the people in my life that have said to me, yeah, but you've had 4 kids. So what? That's not got anything to do with how you want to look. You can't say, oh, well, I've had 4 kids, so I think I'll be fat now. It's not, can you? You still
well, there's lots of people that have had more than 4 kids and
I
slim.
would agree.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with
But
that.
we say, oh, it's because I'm in the menopause. Oh, it's because I'm getting old. We're happy to blame it on all sorts of things.
It's like my story is that I come from a family that struggled with their weight.
yeah,
You
heavy
know,
bones.
Yeah, big bones.
The big bones. Oh, I love the big bone one.
We're not
You see
supposed to
this
be talking about
tiny
this.
little. Oh, I know. Right, where were we at? What were we talking
Question.
Question.
Right.
So back to you for your question.
Your big question.
So my question that I was asked was, what is God? Who is God? Who is God? And apart from saying he's Harold,
about? No, what was his name?
Harold,
Harold.
our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Howard.
Oh, Harold.
Harold. How our Father who
Who
art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Right, okay.
you don't get it, do you?
Anyway,
I sent you it. I sent you that.
I don't care what you want to call
Yeah.
him, it, her. You can call it God, Allah, Buddha, angels, universe, cosmos, spirit guide,
Source.
source. Call it whatever you want.
Energy.
For me,
Yeah.
that's
Soul.
all the same. Whatever you want to call it, it's all the same. And the best way that I ever heard it described is that we'll call it God is everything. And if
It's
you imagine it,
It's in everything.
In
and
everything.
us, we are just part of it. And the best way I ever heard it described was, it's like an ocean. Call it the cosmos, call it the universe, call it God, call it what you like. It's like an ocean, and our body is just a little cup, and we've got a scoop of the ocean in our little cup. So
Yeah.
we are.
So it's like a
God.
leaf and an ant. It's like either a grain of sand or a teaspoon of God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all part of that.
But we're-
Everything's part of that. It's energy, and it doesn't matter what you call it. But obviously the most common name in the world is God, and so if you want to call it God, call it God. If
Yeah.
you want to call it the universe, call it the universe. But everybody talks to something, and that's what gets me. Is that people, there were, a few years ago, there were a few tribes found that had never had contact. I think there were 12 tribes found that had never
In
had
the Amazon.
contact with anybody, ever. And they all worshipped their maker. And so, and I don't mind
Whatever they thought the
Yeah,
maker
yes,
was, they
yeah.
worshipped
and
it.
I
because they
don't
knew there
mind
was a
what you
maker.
call it. You can call it whatever you want. It's just the same, I think. I think it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same.
Yeah, it is. To me as well. What about you,
For
Wen?
me, yeah, for me as well. My big thing, because of being poorly, was angels.
Yes.
My big
Yeah.
belief was in
Okay.
angels. I have such a big belief in angels. Like you said, that's probably another permission slip for me.
Yeah.
And Archangel Michael, I believe, gave me the strength.
The healer.
Yeah, he gave me, and he was the strength, my strength. I believe he gave me strength to carry on. And it doesn't matter that I believe in that. Other people probably like, really? But I believed in that, and it got me through. And that's why I have this massive belief in angels.
Yeah.
And to have a massive belief in angels.
This is my friend Wendy. She's been worried for ages that she was going to sit here and say nothing and look like an idiot.
Yeah.
And just smile, apparently.
You've done so well.
Grin at the camera.
Please don't agree with her. Please don't agree with her.
But even when you have the white feather that arrives on your doorstep
yeah.
or on your car
Yeah.
or on
It's
you, land
all
on
the
you.
divine.
Absolutely.
I remember when I was sat in my
Oh, it's
garden and it just,
Lovely,
a white feather just
absolutely
literally
lovely.
Or a
appeared.
kite.
appeared from nowhere, just literally falling in front of
Yeah.
me. And I'm like,
The little robin that you see in your
where
garden.
did
All
that
of
come
it.
I've got a
from?
kite at the moment.
I always see
Floating down.
white
How about you,
feathers.
Charlotte? What's
Yeah.
God to you?
Angels, same as Wendy. I think of angels. I dream of angels. I have the most vivid dreams of just flying up in the clouds with the angels, which is just lovely. It's guidance again, support. You have the white feather that, I get into my car and there's a white feather on my car mat the other day, and I thought, the angels have delivered. It's a message for me. So,
What, delivered a feather?
yeah, deliver the feather.
Yeah,
This
but
is
it's
the
not the
message.
feather,
It's the message.
It's the... Yeah.
It's there. They're looking after me. They're there behind me, and the dreams when I'm flying up in the clouds with them. And I have that most nights. It's wonderful.
The thing is, a lot of people take the piss out of the feathers and the butterflies. Like we.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have that
Sharon.
thing. Sharon, oh, that's Sharon. But the thing is, in your soul what you've been thinking, what you've been going through, what you've been asking, and when that little feather's delivered, or that
See the little
butterfly's
or the
developed,
little
or the robin, or the squirrels, or the magpies, like we have those little tests ourselves.
Yeah.
Hairbands, poo bags,
Pencils.
pencils.
Pencils that actually migrated to my house.
We'll tell the
From
pencil
yours.
story in one of the future podcasts, but
That is brilliant. Actually, it's the best one because it's crying laughter.
because the universe or God or source or whatever you want to call it
Or
just
Charlotte.
keeps bloody delivering them. It is so funny. Well, I'll have to share with you on screenshots the amount of
Yeah.
pencils I found in my house.
And she had some beautiful set for her birthday just recently with rubbers and
Erasers.
They think they're
all
hilarious.
razors, rubbers. At school, when I was at school, it was rubbers.
Yeah, you probably went to comprehensive.
Of course, that was good school.
Really?
We're all looking round a bit
I went to grammar school.
Oh, there you go.
That's my 11th class.
Oh, actually, my school was grammar until I went there.
My school was all boys until we went. We were the first year of girls.
You went to
Lovely.
comprehensive.
Ours was grammar,
Ours
and
was
then it turned to like public
Oh.
schools.
I ended up in a naughty school, so.
Right. Anyway, back up with angels.
Right, so God to me. So, God, I struggled with the word God because it has so much attached to it.
Yeah.
And so I really struggled to believe in a God. And I had to ask myself a lot of times, like, who is God to me? Do I believe in God? Because it was so much easier to believe in angels and
Yeah.
spirit guides.
So much easier.
And
Doesn't matter what you call it.
I could have a chat with. The thing is, when my life really spun on a spiritual perspective, was when I realised, because I could relate to the angels and I could relate to the spirit guides, but my relationship with God, I didn't feel like I was worthy to speak to God, like directly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, because of all my beliefs around God and the hierarchy and all the rest of it, so when I eventually decided that, you know what, if God is the loving person that the angels are and the spirit guides are, let's actually have a chat with him, and or her, or whatever it is. We say him and her to make it logical to our human mind, but the energy of what it is, and that's when I realised it was everything, really, all of it. And so God is everything, every biblical text, every crystal, every butterfly,
Every feather,
every grain of sand,
everything.
you, me,
Even her, even Petra.
even Petra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move on from that one.
Crikey.
Anyway,
Good word, isn't it? Absolutely crikey.
Absolutely crikey.
But God is all of it, yeah. It is what it is.
Ooh.
So we welcome your questions. We would love to hear from anybody who's got a question. We'll do our best.
to give you our perspective on an answer.
And we all have, as you can tell, very different
different.
perspectives and humorous stories
And
to tell around it.
experiences. We have lots of experiences.
And none of them are right and wrong.
No.
or
No.
It's our experience.
Yeah, it's just whatever you gel with.
It's whatever you choose.
Whatever makes you happy,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So send in your questions for next week's podcast, and we'll do our best.
Leave you don't have to say something about the box below. Leave your comments in the box below.
Yeah, leave your comments. Give us your feedback. We don't want any trolls because, right?
We are trolls.
We don't need trolls in our life. It's negative. So
No, don't be
this
nasty.
is light-hearted.
People,
You know.
people, if you're nasty, don't do that. Take it back.
If you, yeah,
Come
on.
bite you on the bum.
Yeah.
It will.
So, but we understand if you do not resonate with this, just
Switch it off.
If you've got nothing
Yeah, just don't
nice to
listen
say,
to it.
then please
If
don't
I don't
say
like
anything
anything, just don't listen.
And don't forget that karma's like a bank account. And the more you pay in, one day you'll need to make a withdrawal. And the more you've paid in, the more will be there for your withdrawal